since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
He ain't want to.
He's bumping the shit out of. Come on, he's bumping the hell out of my receiver.
That nigga didn't want to win, Tim. I don't know what. He beat himself more than you won that game in the fourth quarter at least.
I thought the game was over when he went up. It was 5 minutes left.
But he didn't want to win. That was just, his whole fourth quarter was a debacle.
How much was we up?
He was up 11 with like the ball. He just started doing some weird shit. Like he didn't want to win.
Nope, he dropped it.
I mean, it happens to the best of us, but I thought he had that game.
That nigga had everything going his way. Like, I couldn't stop shit.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
And on this one, I gotta kick it. 4th and inches, the nigga doesn't stretch.
It's Bucky Irving, and he's down on the other side of the midfield, a 48-yard line.
My dumb ass went for the goddamn. My dumb ass went for the interception.
No, my share screen up. I'm playing Courtney now.
Mason not in the goddamn game. Come on, Schwarzenegger. Come on.
I hate I lost 3.
There you go. Roger. What's up with it? What's good? Why is Mason Gill not in the fucking game? Good knockout. Good knockout. Let's go.
Fuck.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one downfield by Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They will have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Yo, Moochie still here?
They'll run with Irving. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Oh, my God.
This opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go. It seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no...
And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Their own 27-yard line. play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They'll look to throw. This one high, over the middle, but complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Vegas.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's first and 10. Here's Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Buccaneers' 35-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just good.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Check smash. Check smash. Ready?
Now pass thrown quickly on the RPO. Batted away. And that's incomplete. They're trying to get the ball out quickly. The defense was ready. And it brings up fourth down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal.
A 50-yard
Officially
attempt.
an even 50-yard attempt.
Nigga attracted to you, boy. What kind of shit you got
Yo,
going?
who said that?
Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Tyler, you better block that, nigga. What's going on?
When you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nigga thought you was handsome. It's
I
crazy.
know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. He gotta be talking about ball.
On first down, here's Irvin.
They probably talking about balls, bro.
Finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a
Wayne
drive
James.
started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could. When he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Raiders 3. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the
Here's
Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hawk, see you guys.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Open man. It's Dante Thornton. And they'll be set up now. That's the 40 with that one. 17 yards. The gain there. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 42.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
19. Go.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. He'll look to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Around the toss to Genty. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They begin with a third down and 3. The gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His throw left side is complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your
this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Second and 10.
Get up. Drag him, six.
Man, left side, it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Next, the score, Buccaneers 21, Raiders 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Las Vegas.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Smash, smash.
They'll go again with Gentry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Viking 18.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Tim, leave me out of this.
We gotta start putting.
They got to pick teams in the same division. That's on them.
I'm good, bro.
But they said they not count. They said they not count head to head. Head to head don't matter if niggas ain't doing nothing in the playoffs.
Nigga, how the fuck you 2-4 against you when I whooped your ass and the first thing you said, oh, this nigga cheating. And then nigga said, oh, he ain't cheating. Oh, I thought he did. Fuck out of here, man. Just like the rest of them whole ass niggas. Oh, this nigga ain't straight. Oh, Ty Castle play action. Ty cheating. Every time, I ain't gonna send the clip. Every time a motherfucking clip gets sent, but you ain't gonna send the clip. That whole ass shit, I want to hear that shit.
Whole time.
All the time, man.
The last time I played, what happened to them Bills the last time Commanders played? What happened to them Bills the last time Commanders played?
Tell me. The fuck?
What happened to the Bills the last time I seen them?
You know what I'm saying? You telling me what another nigga said, but nigga been on my phone, I ain't said none of that. Talking about they gonna stop me from adding people. The fuck out of here, nigga. They should have stopped. They shouldn't have added you. Hey, you done quit 6 times?
The commissioner added you.
I ain't sorry for what? What the fuck you gotta be sorry
I'm
for?
sorry for offending you.
You ain't offended.
You're offended.
I'm not offended.
Yes, you are.
Here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down.
He told you what that nigga said. So, he did say that. At least he had the respect to tell you what that nigga said.
Nah, cause he wanna go back and forth with me.
Yeah.
No, bro, because
But
what
the
I'm
same
saying
nigga,
is,
you be like, bash my Malik.
this is what I'm saying. But hold on. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Tyree, you in the chat now.
Y'all be wanting to know all
Tyree,
these
hold on,
views and all these questions
Tyree, this is
about
what I'm
what's
saying.
going on in here.
Yeah.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders. And a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Raiders 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will start on the ground. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
19 Lions. Ready? Come like the pump 70. Hop 60 Maverick. 60.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Space to run. Inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Gain of 28.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready, set.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Panthers 6, Bulls 19, Tiger 19.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. When I tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and a third down comes up.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Ready, ready. 19, Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush. That's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big half continues, already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet, and here this grab gets him a first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Warrior 70.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Go.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Bronco 80, 18 Rattler, 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. And now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. Decision time coming up.
That's a motherfucker lie.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out at the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Gotta do it, got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
Here we go. Like, trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. One underthrown and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. Drive. down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
All the books me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm on the legal business.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Motion.
Once again, it's Genty. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Drop this one down to Genty. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
This is 3rd and 6.
Set. Cougar 19.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll look to throw. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the 1st down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on down.
Shit, I don't even know how boss know, because that's
That's what I'm saying.
undisclosed information.
They wanting to get out of there. That ain't right.
I will bet a hot $100 when this shit starts and Moochie play one of these niggas and he beat the hell out of him. They go to the chat and say something to him. He's gonna say it. And you know what they gonna say? He never started.
What you made it seem like was Moochie was just on demon time. I'm coming up in here. That's how you made it seem, bro.
No, I didn't.
That Moochie not shit. I said that from the top.
Never said that. I never started. I always said, because I know Moochie, because I talked to Moochie. Moochie is never going to start it. Once they say something to him, he's going to turn the channel. And he's going to continue until he feels like it does.
I didn't know I had it like that, bro.
But at the end of the day,
I gotta have something.
when it's all said and done, once everything starts off and once everything dies down,
Bro,
all the eyes will go to
don't
who?
like you, bro. Just damn.
All eyes will say this never would have happened if Ty wouldn't have had it.
And Tyree. You know how Tyree be coming too.
Here's 3rd.
That's fine. But what they gonna do to me? What they gonna kick me out the league? You don't know that?
Or they just gonna tell you you can't have nobody else.
You got that set that time that you love that shit.
Down the field.
Yeah. Okay, bro. So adding two active users that's gonna play
not
It's
able to pick
drama.
up a
Okay,
single
bro.
first down, not only do you not able to gain any
Nah,
field
you
position,
say, now you
it really takes
had
a lot of
nothing
the
to
wind
do
out
with
of your
it.
sails as you find
You
yourself
had
jogging
nothing to
through
do
the
with it.
field.
You
The
don't know.
punt
You
team
don't know
coming
what's
up.
going on. This is your first time.
And somebody
You
like
don't know
me
what's
who don't really do calling.
And some nifty running on the return. But this is good yardage before he was taken
But just
down.
don't play crazy when it go down, bro. Oh, it is what it is. It is. Absolutely.
Facts.
It is what it is. You should be able to hold yourself accountable and shut it down.
And if you get kicked out, don't get mad.
It'll be all right. Hey, man, I'm gonna say
Just a look, and here's Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain
Your
of
mouth
4
closed,
yards.
nigga.
Man, it is what it is. You play man, what?
For how many yards he's averaged in this
Niggas don't
one.
like you either, man.
Unfortunately, it just
So
hasn't
he
been
started
enough to
he
overcome the
started
deficit here at this
out
stage of the game.
this morning. I ain't starting nothing.
Bruh, is it true though? Is it true what I heard?
To run at the 35.
I don't know what you mean.
And he's going to be taken
You
down
trying to call niggas on?
for a gain of
Go wherever you
14.
Y'all niggas so funny, man.
What did he
I
go
heard
with?
that it didn't go well for you, and you stayed with. I mean, nothing.
Hello. How y'all doing?
What could have not went well or what could have went well? They don't want to face niggas like those.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They
I
have
just want to know what could have went well and not go well.
just
What we
no
talking?
easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Understand it.
On second down, Genty.
I got a chat, but they not in. They got a chat shot on. Look at this. But the niggas not in.
He goes down behind.
Why? I mean, why we in it?
Hold on, what check you talking about that weekend that they can't get you?
Only chat they get. Hey, Tone Squad. I got to keep that. Man, that's a fucking lie. Tone Squad added all the motherfuckers there. At some point, everybody was in Tone Squad. Boss, you left Tone Squad. Niggas don't want to join because what? Because it's the Tone Squad. I don't know, but I'm not in there. You left Tone Squad.
Niggas left Team Squad.
Yeah, niggas left Tune Squad. Why? Why you need Tune Squad? They don't fuck with me, nigga.
Other niggas start
It is complete on the slant.
I don't play 2K.
After his own touchdown
Yeah,
game,
I'm trying to play 2K now, man. We playing 2K anyway.
first down in this spot.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that
And
is a
while we talking
recipe
about
for
confusion,
success.
there's no confusion. I just, instead of what niggas do when we go, no, I'm not. Instead of what niggas do when we go to the other chat and everybody got a comment to say, and we only go to the other chat to play 2K in the pro-am, I just brought it out and brought it to everybody. Instead of just saying it to a certain set of niggas that got a comment. But then with you can't talk about, oh, yes, you're going to a secret channel. Don't make those comments and then do the same thing. Was the only point of what I said. We have a secret society and y'all got a secret society. Everybody got their own piece of the game. There ain't no secret society. You got a secret tattoo that's having one back. It's probably a private chat. It's not a secret chat. It's just y'all two. And we still ain't going out there. Bro, shut up. Shut up. We can't go for this. We got to punt this before we shoot. And he ain't fair to do it. The punt is good.
Try again. It's second and 10.
No, yeah. No, we're not, man. Oh, that was a nice play. I told you. Why would we couldn't go to safe return? Especially after you said we gonna go for this. You should have went punt safe. I don't know, bro. I thought I was gonna stop.
Back to throw.
That was a nice play, though.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30
That was
yard
nice.
A gain of 11.
Let me know what we get for having 2K. Yeah, I even take 30 minutes to park there.
And what really stands out about
I'm
this
always
drive
on the
is
rock.
the
Y'all
ability
ain't
of the
never
quarterback
playing
to
the
really
rock.
spread the ball around to multiple
Yeah, what you
targets
talking
puts
about?
so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they
Who
try to
was
take
able to
away,
play in the rock of this
quarterback's
league?
doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Genty going to get it on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick it with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It is
brings up second and 10.
I'm probably one of the biggest niggas.
Buccaneers
King to throw.
It's not. You should
That's going to be incomplete. And the clock will stop. Quickly, one more play in this third quarter.
I'm big.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He ran a short. He ran a short. Play. That's all play. I see the play. I ain't never seen this play. I know.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Gets that one complete to his tight end.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that the breaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
You seen it? I couldn't catch him, bro. He stood in front of me. Dang, bro. But I cannot keep up with the son, bitch. Man, that's your phone, man.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Damn.
They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. Inside one man hit, but that's all. A gap. Take him down behind the line.
Hey, Mom.
That might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That one is caught by Collins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. On the handoff, this is Genty. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, man, come on, bro.
Defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all
No,
day
bro.
today, Mike.
He is nowhere
Give
near
credit
him.
to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Bo Nick's out.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. So on comes Joshua Cardi to try this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Ready. On the ground, it's Irvin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A run now on 2nd down. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's Irvin. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a designed run.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
For the field goal, a 24-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good, and the Buccaneers will extend their lead.
16.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. This one to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70, 18, right in.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Here comes third and 6.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19, Lion. Ring alert, move. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man, and that's Horton. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. It is second and 6.
Number 83. A 9-yard pickup. It's second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Cowboy 8, 6 guard, check 6 guard. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take off.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss of 3.
Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout.
At the 6-yard
Clock will stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Oh, going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a